Last year we did the St Non's Caves paddle, and we went into 2 of the chambers, but we didn't go any further because we didn't have a light with us. So when I returned this year, I bought a powerful off-road mountain bike light, so we can have a look a bit further into the caves. We're just approaching the start of the cave system now. One of my favourite places to paddle, St Non's Caves, near St David's in Pembrokeshire, West Wales. And here we go through the first of the narrow openings into the main chamber. It's about 10-12 feet high above us at high tide, and then it opens out into an absolutely vast space, overhanging cliffs above us, and an exit to our right back out to sea. And now I'm going to put the light on. Into the second chamber. Let's see if we can go a bit further. It'll take a little while for my eyes to become accustomed to the light. Look at those, this is as far as I can go. Doesn't go any further. And last year I managed to squeeze out through this very narrow opening on the right here. I'm going to try and do that today, and then back into the main chamber where Jane's waiting for me. It's wide enough to get my boat through, but not my paddle, so I've got to turn my paddle sideways, which means I can't really paddle. So I'm just trying to drift through, keeping my boat straight. Textbook stuff. Well, nearly. Now I'm back out. Like a cormorant on the rocks up ahead. I'll go around this cliff face to my right, and we should be able to see the main chamber opening out next to us. Here comes Janie. And there it is, the biggest of the caves. Let's go and have a look at those cormorants. They could be shags, but I'm not sure at this distance. As fond as I am of cormorants, I do like a shag. Yeah, I think they're cormorants. They're going to get a bit skittish in a minute, they won't be too happy. These seabirds have only partly waterproof feathers, which enables them to dive deeper for their food. But as a result of that, their feathers do get wet, which is why you see these birds characteristically standing on rocks with their wings out, drying them in the sun. They're absolutely beautiful little guys, and they're not too bothered. There they go. I'm going to try and get back into the caves through this very narrow channel that I recently paddled out of. So it's sketchy from this angle, but of course I'm looking into the cave rather than out to the open sea. So the gap was about 2.5–3 foot wide at its narrowest. Absolutely amazing. I think I'll just stop there and show you what I'm looking at. If I pan the camera up, you can see awe-inspiring really to be at the bottom of this enormous cliff face, looking at the geology of millions of years above me. Like I'm in a gap between the sets now, little swell now. I'm going to try and coast through, see if I can get through without touching the side, just for fun, and indeed I have, which is good. Got hold of my bike light and have a look around. Isn't that dark in here? Again, I think what I'll do for you is hang the camera up so you can see what's above me. Fantastic. Here's what's to the left of me. My funny wife. Who's exploring the caves in her own inimitable style. I'm going to hang a left now into the main chamber. Through the main chamber into the narrow opening that we paddled through at the start. Can we paddle back out then, Janie? I'm just going to follow Janie back out, yeah? Lovely sunny day here in Pembrokeshire. Lots of white fluffy clouds. It has been raining the last few days, so we're quite grateful of a nice day.